Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunnell. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, partial, custom, destination weddings. We do planning and decor in our state and our aspect. I have many years as well. I am a Master Certified Wedding Planner and a Certified Florist. So today I just want to speak to you guys about so many things that I learned down the way, and also tell you about people in general. And some of the things that you guys already know, but I try to share every experience and things with you guys so you can go forward and how to better prepare yourself and better prepare things. So, one of the reasons, some of the reasons why I should say I started to do this video because there's a lot of information that I have to give, and sometimes I prefer it comes from me than somebody else. Um, I remember some time back when I was doing pretty good um, in my business after I ran so with a little bit in the past and things that I established myself and I started to make a name for myself and things like that. And the offers started to come in. And one thing you have to realize is that sometimes when people see you rising, they try to tap in onto that. They try to use your information to get publicity, try to use your things to get. Um, there was a time where people will reach out to me a lot and are asking me questions and things, and I'm talking about different content and things like that. And I chose to do that because I love what I do and I don't mind giving information or helping people or anything that can help their brand or help their business because I feel like in this industry it's about I understand there are people or times that sometimes use your good for bad, and people are time try to copy or maybe your information and everything like that. But there are some people who genuinely help. There's some people who genuinely needs certain information. And I feel like sometimes if you allow the bad people or the bad things to kind of stop you from being who you are, sometimes that cause it kind of, you know, make you to be somebody else. You can still remain true to yourself and still um, censor yourself a little bit, but you can still get what you want. So back to the story. There are times there, especially there was a time where people contact me for, you know, interviews and information, or maybe they're doing, let's say, creating something, a content, article, and sometimes they ask you to, you know, give your input and give information. And at times I did do that. And I would admit I did a lot. But then in the end, what's kind of crazy is that at that point, what I said, I noticed that people were getting information for you because they need it for themselves, they need it for their business, they need it for something, but they come up and tried to be something that did not and say something. And it's not that I was doing it for money. I was just doing it because I don't mind sharing information. As you guys see here, there's a lot of information that I give you guys, and I'm not asking you guys to pay. It's not at a cost. Um, it doesn't take anything from me because I know where I am now. It took a lot of help from other people, a lot of information. If people didn't give me those information, I would not be where I am. Yes, my hard work, my determination, my faith, and everything, my drive pushed me, but there were certain things that I learned down the way. So I don't have a problem sharing some of those things. But I had to learn the hard way and learn the way that I watch what I say in regards to when I get offer. Like sometimes people will send me an offer and say, hey, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. And I'm trying to be, I know I'm being very vague because I'm not doing it to put people out there. Sorry for that. Um, but as I was saying, you know, there's a lot of things that come along with it. People will ask you for information, and people will try to um, use your knowledge to create it or as their own. As I said, a lot of people are asking for an interview. A lot of people ask me for something, and because I saw that it was up and coming and things like that, I would give this information. But it turned, and what is weird is that when it turned into information, they want to make it seem like it's their own and it's not, or they use that for their brand and things like that. So I had to realize a long time ago that, you know, I am very selective with the people that I let in, because it's that I don't mind. I prefer people to just be honest up front. If you come to me and say, hey, Linda, there's certain things. I'm starting a business. So I have this brand. There's certain things that I need to know. Can you help me? And then another thing, I do understand that sometimes people are not honest. People are not genuine, things like that. But it doesn't mean because somebody doing it, so you should think that everybody are the same. So I say this to say that sometimes it's better to just ask. If it's no, it's no. You figure something else out. But sometimes when you try to scam your way out of things, it doesn't benefit you. Like I did, I hate to talk about it, but I did a wedding a while back. Um, there was a vendor that I work with, and there were certain things that I trusted them because they were reputable vendors. They were really high in and things like that. And there were certain things that I did was locking. I said, okay, well, I don't have a problem to have access to. You can use this, and then in the end, and they took that stuff and never gave it back. They never called and never returned my call and never did anything. And it sucks because some of those things that I did give it was a custom thing that no longer is not even in stock. They don't sell it anymore. Um, a lot of people will say, well, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Okay, if they feel that they can profit off of something that they stole from somebody, because pretty much that's what it is. Um, well, in nurse than taken, and you're not gonna profit off of that. You might use it for a while, but I believe in whatever you do to somebody, it comes back. Karma, or it comes back to you. When somebody are genuinely nice to you, or somebody that genuinely do something from the heart because they love and they care for you, and you take that, it doesn't go too well for you from the beginning. It might look up great, but the same people you stepped on when you're going up, you have to meet those people when you come back down. That's just the balance of life, the balance of thing, and you have to understand the power of love, especially when somebody do something from their heart and they mean you good for your good, and you intentionally do something, it doesn't end well with you. And I always strongly believe that. So I don't, because if I allow a lot of people, a lot of things that happen, and things will happen. I said it to say that there will be people, no matter what you do for them, they will still turn around and do something. But don't let it stop you from being you, because that's how you get your blessing. That's how you grow. That's why people are envious. That's why people are jealous, because no matter what the situation, no matter what they say to you, you keep on pushing. You keep on growing. Your work will speak for yourself. I don't have to show a glow. I don't have to show anything. My work is growing. I'm bigger and I'm better. And that's all that matters. You have to keep being you. So, whether in life or anything that you do on this earth, before you leave, my own advice is don't allow people to change you. Don't allow people to force you to be somebody that you're not. It's funny that I think I was reading an article what Jay Chappelle said about Will Smith. He said Will Smith lived this life for 30 plus years of being this perfect person and being something because he was trying to please everybody. But when he finally removed that mask, his real self came out, and it was hard. And it was hard for him to handle it. It backlashes. So sometimes when you allow people to allow you to be something else, you hold on to it. Eventually, when you explode, it turns up bad than it is. Nobody says you should go around being evil, being mean to people, but still be yourself. Yes, we can censor ourselves and censor the things that we say and censor the way we act at a certain point because of certain reason. But don't completely change your whole life just to make other people happy. You cannot, I don't care how you are, how good you are. You cannot be fake all your life. You can't. Eventually, you will get that hate, that resentment, trying to be something, pretend it will bubble out and you will explode. So don't allow somebody to make you stop doing what it is that you love. You can be careful what you do. You can be limited on what you do, but still be true to yourself no matter what. Because in the end, that's all that matters. You need your peace, you need your calm, you need your mental. Because if you keep trying to please everybody, you keep trying to do everything, it will turn out to be something bad. But at the same time, still be true to yourself. Pleasing people and doing things that you doesn't like or doing things that's not fit under your standard is a different thing. but I love you all. Thanks for watching. Once again, my name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on my website on www.lindaperfectcreationsevents.com. Thank you and have an amazing day.